A big blow for Apple and a big win for Samsung. The U.S. Trade Commission is banning the import and sale of one version of the iPhone and an iPad sold by AT&T, saying Apple's technology violates patents held by top rival Samsung. Jon Fortt takes a look at what it all means.
Apple iPhones, iPads, Samsung Galaxies. As physical objects, they're mostly glass, metal, and plastic, worth no more than a couple bucks. But the design and engineering that makes them work and makes them pretty, that's worth billions.
And that's why Samsung and Apple, the world's most successful electronics giants, are at each other's throats, in court and with regulators. Yesterday, the U.S. International Trade Commission ruled in favor of Samsung, saying Apple violated wireless patents with some of its older products.
It's mostly a moral victory for Samsung. Even if Apple has to pull the AT&T versions of the iPhone 4 and two older iPads off the market, it would hit less than 2% of Apple's quarterly revenue.
In terms of total revenue, it's about $680 million, and they're going to be doing somewhere around $35 billion. So this is a pretty small slice at this. And separately is that that's kind of a worst-case scenario because a lot of people probably go into an iPhone 4, and if they can't get it, they might get a 4S or a 5.
And it's really not certain it'll come to that. President Obama has 60 days to decide whether to sign off on the ruling. In a separate announcement yesterday, the White House said it wants to limit how patent holders use the ITC to squeeze their targets.
We love giving you a platform.
What all this really does is put the focus on what Apple will do next. On Monday at its annual Worldwide Developer Conference, we're expecting Apple to show off its first ever major update to the look and feel of iOS, the software on iPhones, iPads, and iPod Touches.
Those things will affect what people buy in the coming year. And while these patent battles don't change the marketplace dynamic at all for now, they do suggest that litigation may be riskier than Apple expected. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Jon Fortt.